Alright guys, Pat Garrett here at PG Outdoors. Been having some camera issues. I don't know what's been up with that. It just cuts out randomly in the middle of my videos. I'm going to make this one quick. This is going to be how to set up a BITZENBERGER jig for fletching arrows. It is just now, the archery season has wound down to an end and it is starting to turn off cold. This is when I like to experiment with things because I now have time to do that. I don't need the consistency and reliability anymore because I ain't gotta do nothing anymore, per se, on purpose. But we won't tell anybody else that. According to them, I need to do it. So, how do you get this thing set up? There's a set screw here, and you pull that out, and this little drum, this little rotating drum here actually will pull out. And there's all the knobs in there, and you can see the indentations of the ball mechanism that actually locks it into the different angles. The new BITZENBERGER clamps actually have 3 possible settings. You can do 3-fletched, 4-fletched, or a 4-fletched 75 by 105, which is where the 2 side vanes are closer together. So it looks more like an X vane than it does an actual 4-fletch. And I don't necessarily run that one per se, but I am interested in switching from a 3-fletch to a 4-fletch if I can keep my FOC very positive. We'll see about that during the off season. I may change arrows because the ATA show is coming up. Got a buddy up at Boneyard Archery who is headed down there all 3 days for his shop, and he's going to keep me updated on all the latest and greatest stuff. So I'll keep you guys updated on what I actually change to in the off season. But about the BITZENBERGER jig, you tighten whichever one of these set screws down that you actually want to do. If you want to do the 3-fletch, then you'll back this one out and go use this one right here, the one that's labeled for 3-fletch. You'll go all the way down with it until it gets kind of taut right there, and then you'll back it out 1 turn. And that is the perfect amount of tactile turning that you need. I have both on right now. So I'm going to back this one out. That is perfect amount of kind of tactile response that you need to let you know that you have seated your position of your arrow perfectly. I mean, that's perfect. It's not hard to turn or anything. You have a center line mark here and here. What you want to do with those is I like to line up the bottom one as close as I can and then offset the top one around the back side of the arrow shaft, and then do a dry run with an arrow and really kind of fine tune it until I can see as minimal of a gap as possible. And that lets me know that I've got good positive seating control on the arrow shaft whenever I do actually go to put glue on it. And I know for a fact that it's going to hold that thing down and not let it move whenever I'm fletching. 4-fletching is a lot harder than 3-fletching whenever you get down into how the vane actually seats on the shaft. I'm still working on it myself, but it's coming along. We'll see how it flies. If it flies good, then it doesn't matter, right? What works works. So the last thing you need to do, this thing is made out of aluminum, so keeping it up to working order, up to par, whatever you want to call it, is not much of anything at all. The only thing that I would recommend you do is take a little dab of, I use 3-in-1 oil. Really nothing. You can use WD-40 or anything. I just use this because it's precision application, keeps it clean, and this stuff does very well. I even use it in my shotgun as like an emergency lubricant if I need to, because it is a form of CLP. But I put just a small dab here, and I'll rub it in with my finger there, rub it in with my finger there, and then on the back of my helical clamp, I will rub some in right here. That keeps it from rusting, and it allows it to very easily slide up and down without any effort. If you really want to get down into the dirt nasty with the fletching of arrows, get you a right helical and a left helical and let the arrows tell you which way they want to be fletched, and I guarantee you that you will be shooting 10s all day long. My name's Pat Garrett. Hope you like this video. If you liked it, hit the like button. If you want to see more, subscribe. And if you got any comments, want to see anything, drop down to the comments below. Let me know what they are. This is PG Outdoors. Thanks for watching.